All right, welcome back to round two of the MRL Season 9 No Assist Championship. I feel like I say that differently every single time because there's so much there. But we're going to be making our way into Japan, a race that I'm very much looking forward to. I was hoping it was going to show up on the calendar because there are some great battles you're going to have here. And at the same time, it's also a pretty technical circuit. Great to see it. So I wish granted there. And there's no Monaco either, so that's a win-win. So,
Thank God, honestly.
yeah, Monaco was well, if you were there for the season finale, I apologize.
That just turned into a random podcast episode, if we're being
I
honest.
mean, it pretty much did. Speaking of, I want to restart that podcast that we tried at one point. Definitely gonna
We
give that a
need to
shot
find a
next.
real date for it.
Well, I mean, it might as well just wait until the new. Definitely do that, but anyways,
That's a bit off topic.
yeah, that's definitely off topic. Anyways, while we're here, we're going to go ahead and take a little bit of a look at the Suzuka International Circuit, 18 corners around this historic circuit, where McLaren have had a lot of highs and also some moments involving a certain Senna and Prost that shall remain unexplained.
The beloved Suzuka had a couple of
and here we're taking a look at the scenic view, wonderful view of the circuit, although it's not as bright and sunny as it truly is right now on the circuit, and riding alongside Giantsfan here, we can see it's a little bit more overcast. I'm not sure of the weather. If someone, perfect, never mind, you already got that covered, fantastic. Yeah, Giantsfan, honestly, who was a favorite to win last week, ended up losing out by a tenth of a second because Nathan pulled probably one of the craziest drives I've ever seen, doing an incredibly unusual strategy. For those curious, me explaining it wouldn't do it justice.
Feel free to go back and watch it.
Yeah, go back and watch it if you want to really appreciate the pure spectacle that was. Me pressing X to doubt and then being completely mistaken on that.
Yeah.
So
that was an insane race. I hope that we can just keep topping it each week because these drivers for the last 2 seasons, including this one already, have just shown that NA is a true spectacle to watch, and we're about to see a killer quality lap from Giantsfan just to show how good it can be.
Yeah, it's definitely a great championship to be in. No bias from us whatsoever at all. But we got Giantsfan making his way around, going through turn one. This is a really tricky corner. As seen, he invalidates immediately off the bat, and I'm not surprised. This is a track that can very easily catch you, especially in the very first sector. So within just a couple corners into your lap, it's immediately over. And look at that, Irons, yeah. It's the S's, man. These first few corners are grueling to get past. But after that, I would say it is significantly easier.
Yeah, once you get past the S's, it's a fairly easy track.
Yeah, but it's those S's, though, that make it difficult. We have Chili making his way through, and he's had more success than the first 2 attempts already. He's handling himself quite well. Unfortunately, he couldn't make it last week, so he's going to have to make up for some lost time and lost points. Definitely seems to be trying to do that right now as he goes past, I think it was a Red Bull. Oh, yes, it was. The mini-map.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, making his way towards the hairpin corner where there was a certain incident with the Mexican Inquisition.
God, maybe we talked about this.
What? I mean, he did completely ruin himself.
Well, we got a chat from Sandman saying he's rooting for Burnt Victim, Irons, and Snakes. Alrighty. Very good drivers. We were talking before stream, myself and Mage, that really the top 3 from this past race, which were Giantsfan, Nathan, and Snakey, were definitely drivers to watch this week.
Yeah.
Oh, what? Alphas came together!
Oh, that's not good.
What?
I did not get a good POV of that.
I did. I'm clipping and I will send it to you.
Okay, yeah, that'll be good. I'm definitely going to have to take a look at that. What I'm scared of is that, well, I'm assuming Chili was on a flying lap. Irons obviously ruined his lap, so Irons got in the way of his own teammate. That's a really bad look.
Oh, catching!
Yeah, well, to be fair, though, Chili's lap was kind of messed up by the damage he got.
That was full impeding on Irons. It was at a So,
yeah, I have a feeling Irons is very, very displeased with what just occurred. Andy, meanwhile, puts it fastest overall by well over a second compared to the next fastest time. Granted, that second fastest time is on medium tires, so Andy can go quicker. From
Sandman, you are definitely correct.
Penalty incoming.
Yeah, I could bet on that one. And Gwenfro has joined us.
Yeah, more than likely, Irons is gonna get a quali ban next week after those events. It's unfortunate. Yeah,
we have Sketchy Bull, who just did his one outlap, has put into the pits, and he should retire.
Well, yeah, I mean, technically, aren't they allowed to do multiple outlaps so long as they don't actually cross the line?
They cannot set a timed run. Well, you cannot even start a timed run.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
So technically, you are correct.
Yeah, so long as you don't cross the line, they should be fine. You can just do that several times. It's as long as, of course, they aren't impeding again. But
correct.
Yeah, Yellow just went across the line, put himself P2. Giantsfan making his way around. It didn't invalidate a turn 1 this time, but he is making his way through the S's, and it can be difficult. Though, granted, the further you get into the S's, it feels like it's easier as you go on. Yeah, so Giantsfan did get through the worst. Okay.
Oh, Yellow through a P2.
Yeah, I would look on my computer, but then that would immediately cause your camera to be gone, so give me a second.
Yep.
Okay.
Sketchy saying, Sergio can just leave Red Bull, I don't mind Danny RB. I think that's pretty much a done deal at this point. Everything that we've been hearing sounds like that's going to be a done deal.
Yeah, so, taking a look at this. Oh, Irons, man. Ooh, that is like...
Bad.
Oh, man.
We should get lined up so we can show them, like, after quali ends.
Yeah, caught in 4K. I don't think I'd be able to pull it up that easily.
Snakey goes P2. Giantsfan trumps Snakey's lap by about 0.04 of a second to go P2.
Yeah, really solid time for Giantsfan, but still not the fastest. Now,
Andy has a really good time though. We can't not talk about that,
Yeah. Right now we have Movement Night down at P9, Norbash P10. Currently the two slowest times. Norbash, though, I think put in an outlap and is going for his real hot lap right now.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think it's going to light up the track, though. But still, this should be somewhat competitive. Okay, I take it back.
No, it looked like he didn't have the best. He was 20 seconds faster, obviously, compared to an outlap. But it did not look on form. He was 2 seconds slower.
Yeah, I definitely feel like Norbash can go faster.
Oh, he definitely can go faster. He could definitely be, I would say, well within that fight right now for about P8, P7.
Yeah. Benzo making his way around. He just put in a time for P10. Had a pretty solid result last week, I think. I think I remember that result being good.
I will check.
Yeah, either he had a pretty solid result of points or he DNF'd, and I can't remember which one.
Benzo got 4 points.
Yeah, okay, so solid result. So P7. Solid.
We've seen him higher up, but P8 is no joke.
Well, wait, 4 points? Oh yeah, you're right. That is P8. I thought it was P7 is 6 points.
Yep.
We have Irons making his way around. He's going to have to do as well as he can in qualifying right now because, I mean, with that incident, I'd be amazed if he doesn't get a quality ban next week.
And I'm sure he'll report it because that was a pretty hefty...
Yeah, I mean, he might as well just take it on the chin and just freely admit it. Be like, yeah, I made this mistake. Bring down the hammer on me. I have it coming.
Mage?
Yeah.
Sketchy's on a flying lap.
Yeah, Sketchy didn't exactly have the greatest qualifying last week.
He has a quali ban.
Well, please tell me he's not about to cross the line. He's about to cross the line.
Oh, you idiot!
Sketchy puts a piece. Sketchy. Sketchy.
Sketchy. We literally just talked about this.
Well, this is gonna get him. What would it be if he
bought ban next week?
Yeah. Well, would he get a second quali ban?
Chili crashed.
Well, okay.
Yeah, he fully put himself into the wall.
Oh man, a disaster qualifying for Chile. First blocked by his teammate, and then hitting the wall. That is incredibly unfortunate.
Race of the season as well.
Yeah, meanwhile, Burn Victim absolutely blazing a trail through this track. Puts it P4. Very impressive. He's on fire this qualifying.
Mr. Mr. Snowman, Sketchy Balls could get another quali ban, right?
I'd be amazed if it doesn't.
He asked how we're going. We're doing pretty good, but I need some confirmation on the Sketchy Bull because he had a quali ban.
Yeah. Oh, Gwynfro takes a spin at turn 1, has to get out of the way of a couple of others. That was almost a disaster of an incident, and thankfully no other cars are coming up.
Well, also thankfully for him, the game didn't easily lay on the wrong way disqualification.
Yeah, I've been a victim of that one.
Oh, we were Samuel. We were not sleeping on Burnt Victim. Mage has actually been pretty high on him. I want to see what he can do.
Yeah, I definitely think he has what it takes to just blaze a trail through this entire field.
The puns won't stop.
No, it definitely
won't. Snowman just confirmed Sketchy does have a quali band, and why is he P7 with a 28-9?
I mean, so I don't. I'm gonna be honest. I need to reread the rules, but like, so if he
that was close.
So would he get a second qualifying ban? So he would have to serve 2 times because he violated this immediately, or would he just still have the one that he still needs to serve?
What? He's gonna disqualify. Oh. He's going to disqualify himself.
Oh, okay. He'll de-skew himself. Okay, actually, you know what? Yeah, that works out.
That'll work out. I bet at that point it's no harm, no foul.
Nathan invalidates himself going around, I think the corner is called Spoon. Yeah, Spoon.
Yeah, it was Spoon. Yeah, Nathan needs to get on his horse here a little bit. He's only got 6 minutes. Still has yet to put a time up.
Yeah, and it's kind of funny because last week, I mean, in the post-race interview, he said, oh yeah, Suzuka is one of my favorite tracks. I'm going to do great here. Thus far, he is not showing it.
We have 19 drivers now. Oh, yeah, Pete's in here. I forgot Pete was racing today. We have 19.
Yeah, Andy's still holding the fastest time, going across the line. He improves by a little over a tenth of a second. Solid run from him. Giantsfan also looking to improve. Currently 3/10 up in Sector 2, so he could be looking to gain even more time. Another Alfa Romeo crashes and retires.
Well, Alfa Romeo's off to a flying start, but... Yep.
There it is. Okay, I guess that's one way to make sure you're at the bottom of the grid.
Giantsfan might have provisional right here.
Oh, nope. He lost a lot of time in that final sector. I don't know what happened.
I don't know what happened either. He looked through Sector 2. He had it.
Oh, yeah, he absolutely should have had it. But for some reason, I guess he backed out in that final sector. I don't know what happened, but he lost a lot of time.
What's this? Dylan said Nathan won T2 today? Huh. Well. There you go.
Solid from Nathan.
Yeah. I still have yet to see anything about rain. If anyone can inform us about
that. Someone please inform us about the weather. I would really like to know if it's raining, because it could with this overcast weather right now.
Mage, one of our other favorites, is on track right now doing a run, Drunken.
Yeah, Drunken Shamrock, he had a pretty solid season last time around, and I think he's looking to further improve on that. Unfortunately, didn't he DNF last week?
I thought he got points. Yeah, he got...
Oh yeah,
he got P6.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I remember.
He was on for a good
Yeah, I'm thinking of when he DNF'd in Qatar the last season.
Yep.
Yeah, I have that race on the brain. So yeah, he got P6. No surprise there. Drunken Shamrock is a solid driver. I think like if he manages to get some consistency going, he could fight for the champion. He could be in that fight.
I mean, the problem is, right now the grid is too tight. You have to be up there, like in the top 4, I would say, day 1 to solidify your chance. This is not saying he's out. I'm not saying that by any means, but like he's
currently he is down. Purple Sector 2? Okay, maybe he's not out after all. Okay.
It might be Delta, I'm not sure.
And that is a definite possibility. He does have a Mercedes giving him a bit of dirty air, though. That might impact his lap time by like a 10th. Crossing the line, though, he puts a P6.
Solid. Very solid.
Yeah, Molly Dragon taking a little bit of a lawnmower route right here.
I didn't know. Oh, it's the Red Bull lawnmower. I forgot about it. Come on, you can't forget about that, Mage.
Yeah, I can't believe it. He's actually driving the genuine Sergio Perez Red Bull car. I mean, he drives it like it's a lawnmower.
Yeah. I'm trying to see who's on a run currently. Let me check.
Burn Victim has actually just started a run.
Oh, let's look at him for a little bit.
Yeah. Oh man, he's really lit up his tires. He's on a very solid start.
There's some yellow flags. Looks like a Haas getting out of the way. Is Giantsfan on a run? Giantsfan is on a... No, he's not on a run. Never mind. He's way down.
Burn Victim is driving this thing like Anakin Skywalker drives a pod racer. This is impressive.
What's going on, Adrian? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Mage with the punch. It never ends.
I mean, I couldn't help myself.
You came up literally after the draft. How many did you come up?
I think it came up with like at least 8 different jokes on Burn Victim immediately.
Literally, like before anybody else, he just went down a list for him.
I couldn't help it. I mean, he has such a perfect name.
He does. Nice time through Sector 2. That might actually be purple.
Yeah, Burn Victim is genuinely looking really good right now. This could be an incredible time. Crossing the line, can Burn Victim steal the fastest lap? No, he doesn't. P3 is a solid run. Yeah, that is a very solid run.
Wait, his second race in no assist, and he puts it ahead of Giantsfan?
Yeah.
I mean, Giantsfan's on a run now, quarter of a second up through 1. So Giantsfan is improving. Pete has retired. I believe that's in the pits. Yes, it is. So
yeah, he is definitely burning up the competition right
now. Yeah. We're getting a lot more retirements. Wow, that was close.
Yeah. A lot of people are struggling around here. That's a Ferrari into the wall? Is that... Okay, no, that's a Benzo. I think he crashed. But we have Nathan getting ready to go on a flying lap. He has not said a single time
Giants
yet.
has gone off!
Giantsfan has gone off?
He missed his braking point in the chicane.
Oh, and this was his flying lap. This is it! Giantsfan is done. His best will be P4. But he does have several challengers that are looking to improve and aren't too far off. Dinky is immediately starting his run. He is only a couple hundredths off of Giantsfan. Drunken Shamrock needs to find a little bit more time, about 3/10, if he hopes to beat him. Yellow Snowman going through Sector 1 right now. Moldy Dragon as well. I don't know if he'll be in on this. Nathan, I think, has a genuine shot should he not invalidate this lap. Meanwhile, Andy is looking for further improvement.
Drunken coming to the line, Mage. Could he dethrone Giantsfan already?
I don't think he will, unfortunately. No. P6 is going to be where he stays. Unless someone behind beats him. And I think that is a definite possibility, as Nathan is still going on a flyer here. But he is going to have to deal with a little bit of traffic ahead, being the Red Bull. And I do believe that that's been Moldy Dragon. So hopefully...
Nathan invalidated. He's 18th.
Oh... Well, I really hope he's as good at this track as he says he is. He's got a lot of ground to make up. Ketchin supersedes Andy and puts it on pole. Does Andy have a response going around? Like I don't think he's got it. Ketchin puts it on pole. What a lap. Yeah, absolutely.
Can he hang on? Snaky looks pretty quick.
Could Snaky somehow steal it from under their noses crossing the line? He doesn't, but he puts it P3. Giantsfan, once again, not even on the front 2 rows.
Is Norm bad? No one else is improved. Well, yeah, no one else is improving. That's it. That's quali.
Yeah, Moldy Dragon once again. Oh, go ahead.
you want to show the replay real quick that we talked about
earlier?
Oh,
I don't think I'll be able to pull that up, unfortunately.
Alright.
Though I will say, Multi-Dragon, props to him. He put that lap in on slightly older tires, and he's keeping up with the likes of Yellowstone and his old teammate. So I think he's definitely taken another step forward in between seasons.
Yeah. But I'm still shocked Ketchen got pole. I was not expecting him.
Absolutely. I think he was kind of a dark horse here.
He was definitely a dark horse.
Oh yeah, I was expecting like top 5 at worst top 8 from Ketchen, because that's usually his standard. But taking pole,
he's a top 10 driver.
Oh yeah, there is no doubt in my mind he's a top 10 driver. Putting it in pole though, impressive run from him. I think he's going to be very happy with that.
Yes.
Yeah, well, the AlphaTauri driver is going to be very pleased, although admittedly it's not going to be AlphaTauri for too much longer. Speculation is that it's going to be Adidas.
Well, I also heard another rumor.
Yeah.
That if Andretti does not go through, that Red Bull will sell the team, sell AlphaTauri.
It's going to go through. They're going to make it happen, and then they're going to use Andretti's entry as a new negotiating point for a new Concord agreement. That's what they're going to do. But I definitely love Ketchen going with the whole zombie pose. It is October, so naturally you have to go with the spooky month.
I'm just looking. Pete putting it P11. Nice one from Pete. He joined late and plops it right there. That's very good. Same with Benzo. Oh no, Benzo was here on time. Never mind.
Yeah, Benzo crashed.
No more praise for you. You're in a Ferrari and you crash in quali. You've never seen that before.
Look like Monaco 2021.
Miami just hurt. Azerbaijan. Sorry, there's something stuck in my throat.
I am stupid.
It happens too much. But it looks dry, Mage. It looks just overcast.
Yeah.
Disappointing.
I would still like a driver in chat to confirm, though.
No one has confirmed. I guess they're all focusing up for one time. We got 20 people watching. Welcome, everyone. We have what's going to be a very good show. 19 drivers here at Suzuka for 27 laps. Snicky just says just clouds. Thank you for that. But, yeah, it's a very jumble grid. We got Sketchyable with Quali Band. Nathan could not set a run, so expect them to be moving up the pack. Giantsfan not on the first row, so look for him to make a charge. And Ketchen is going to lead us away. And we should be going in just probably about 10 seconds' time.
Yeah, Ketchen is definitely going to have his work cut out for him. After all, this NA grid, especially this season, is incredibly strong. He's going to have a lot of drivers to hold off into turn 1, and well, we've seen what happens in turn 1. Or haven't we?
Yes.
we have seen all too well.
SDK said no expected rain. Thank you for that.
Okay, good to know. Disappointing, but good to know. I mean, then again, I guess we got our fill of rain last week, but we got a sudden monsoon in the middle of Qatar. I still can't believe we got that.
I will say, for those who did not watch Qatar, go watch it. It was full wet to enter to dry at the end. So that was...
Yeah,
you got everything in one.
Yeah, it was so funny because Pat and I were joking before Qatar. It's like, wouldn't it be funny if it was like full wet and then it starts and we just looked.
We're like, ah.
Well, that's one for my commentator's curse counter right there, and so I just tacked it on there after that.
Oh. Looks like drivers taking their time on their.
Oh, here we go. Back. Yep, 5 red lights coming on here at Suzuka. And the lights are out, and we are underway. Ketchen doesn't get the ideal start he was looking for, I think. I think he gets a good one. He'll be able to challenge Andy to turn 1. And Andy makes it through turn 1 this time around, unlike last week, so he's already off to a better start. Oh.
Gary, Benzo.
Oh, this is a disaster. Oh, man. Sketchy Bull was caught up in that. Yeah, Sketchy Bull has damage. He's got a penalty. Normbash was involved in that. Benzo as well. Oh, man. That is incredibly unfortunate.
Ketchen just got the gap to about 6/10 when the safety car came out.
Yeah, I don't even know what happened.
I don't really know. all we know is that Gary's out, and the bottom 3 all have damage. I don't think MRK was unskipping, trying to see if is Nathan okay. No, he started back there. Nathan seems to be okay, but I will say props to him on the softs to start, up to P14 already from P18.
Yeah, Nathan had a great start. I'm going to safety car that's going to do him a load of favors and extend that soft tire's life. So he's definitely going to have an advantage in the lower back of the field. Giantsfan had a pretty solid start, managed to put himself ahead of Burn Victim going into turn 1 before the safety car happened, so that definitely helped him out. Moldy Dragon, looks like he's managed to gain a spot too.
He did? I just pulled up the gain lost counter, and yeah, so biggest gainer Nathan with 4, second would be Sketchy with 3, but he's gonna have to pit. The biggest loss is definitely Benzo, down 8 spots, at a terrible start for the Ferrari. Hopefully he can put it back up there.
Yeah, Sketchy's gonna have to go in for damage, and he's gonna have to serve a penalty while he's at it. But I mean, at the same time, you know, better to serve the penalty under a safety car than in the actual race time. So it's gonna suck.
Oh,
but
Benzo's spun it and crashed out.
Oh, okay.
Just spun it. He got on the curb. He was going full racing speed, he got on the curb and spun it. And Norbesh has retired in the pits, so is that...
I think he had 2 severe damage.
That might be it. I don't know if that was like I caused, I'm just not gonna...
Yeah, Sketchy's still going, so I don't think his damage is too severe if he has any significant damage, aside from that front wing replacement.
He would have retired if there was.
Yeah.
Knowing him. But he's on the hards. Interesting. I would have thought he probably would have gone for mediums. Is this sim damage? I do believe we are on sim damage. I can check.
I think it may be reduced, actually.
I'm checking. Damage is simulation.
Okay, so it was reduced for a time and they switched it back now. Okay.
No, it was the safety car is reduced.
Oh, the safety car is reduced.
Safety
yeah,
car is reduced.
I know they reduced something in that was
and
it.
I know for street races they switched damage to standard.
That's right. Yeah, because street races are a whole different breed.
Oh.
Ooh, yeah. Miami was. As much as I hate to say it, it was the worst race that we've ever had. Like,
I wasn't even there for that.
Yeah, so. it was not there. So I was just sitting there alone, miserable.
I have a counter. I think Monaco was probably our worst race.
Which one?
Monaco.
Man, we at least had banter.
True. Dylan saying my GOAT MRK is slowly getting points. Where is...
I mean, he's got 5 more positions to go before he's up into the points.
Mr. Pete saying he's going to push Chili, his old teammate. Go for it, man.
I mean, hopefully figuratively and not literally.
Yeah.
That would be ideal.
That. Sketchy's back in the pits. It's gone to mediums.
Yeah, Iron's... Wait, what was... Okay. Yeah. Interesting call by Sketchy to do that.
Is he... These tires can't go 24 laps.
No, I don't think he's going to. What I think he's banking on is another safety car to happen a little bit later on. Either that or, since he's starting on medium tires, he'll be on the same strategies as everybody else. So it's kind of an even playing field. He just needs to put in the pace. I don't think the hards would have made it all the way to the end anyway. So honestly, a good call by Sketchy.
I mean, the hards could easily take you to the softs. Easily.
Yeah, but honestly, the amount of the pace deficit, not worth it. Plus... Oh, actually, hang on. This was actually ingenious from Sketchy. Because he did it, because he went into the hards, he could do 2 medium. Yeah. Okay, actually,
this is actually very smart.
Yeah, good call. Big brain moment with Sketchy Bull. It's rare, but it happens.
You didn't have to do it like that.
I couldn't help myself.
I mean... Reference, we've known Sketchy Bull for a long time.
Yeah, he's a good friend of ours.
Yeah. And we do banter with everybody, so.
Yeah, it's true. We do not discriminate.
Oh, my biggest one is the Yellow Snowman strategy calls.
I swear he gets them straight from Ferrari. Like,
half the time. Half the time he gets it from Red Bull.
Yeah, it's like it's either the best strategy I've ever seen or it's like the worst.
Sketchy's running Max's Japan helmet. Oh, he is! Nice. But safety car's coming in, so don't really care.
Okay. Ketchen is going to be the one leading him off, and well, like I said before, he does have a lot of stiff competition behind. Andy is really looking to get past, almost doing a little bit of an illegal maneuver there, but staying just out of range. If he did get alongside, that would be illegal according to the new rules. Thank you, Max Verstappen. So Ketchen's gonna get underway. Really solid start. Not ideal for Andy though, because he's got Snaky all over him immediately. Does Snaky have the pace to get past? Not at the moment. And now Andy's gonna get a run on Ketchen. Can he get alongside going through turn 1? No, he can't. Meanwhile, Burn Victim gets overtaken by yet another driver. Moldy Dragon now looking to be the next driver to get past the McLaren.
It looks like Sketchy Bull got past MRK there on the run down to turn 1. But it looks like Andy's about making their run on Ketchen here. Could we see potential dive bomb into the hairpin?
And that is an honest possibility. I would say, though, right now the driver in real danger, I would say, is Burn Victim. I don't think he's got the pace in the race, at least. In quality, he absolutely does, but race pace is a little bit less certain. Meanwhile, though, Drunken Shamrock is looking to make a move on the Red Bull Moldy Dragon. It did not pay off, but he is going to have another opportunity to get alongside. This is a very risky place to overtake. Is he really going to attempt it? No, he doesn't. He backs out.
Oh, but he goes way off the track.
Yeah, he scared Moldy Dragon off the track. So, I mean, that was his goal. He succeeded. Oh, I think Chili may have hit Drunken Shamrock. I think that may have happened. I'm not certain. Still, Nathan is now up to P11, so he's definitely doing a good job making up for lost time right now.
That he is, and I think this might be one of Andy's best chances to get by Ketchen right now.
Yeah, he's going to have a great run. I mean, even without DRS, this is such a long, powerful straight with so much slipstream.
Alphas came together again.
Oh man, this is really not good.
But Andy did get ahead.
Yeah. Good move from Andy. I think he's just running a little bit less downforce than the others.
Because Ketchen has been looking quicker in Sector 1.
Yeah. We see 3 familiar faces up towards the front. Andy, of course, Ketchen, once again, being the dark horse, as we said before up here. And Sneaky and Giantsfan. We are missing one face who we would like to see up there. But he's got a little bit of work to do before he does. Ooh, goes into the gravel, though. Further into the gravel. Nathan's struggling a little bit. Really just pushing his car to the absolute limit to try and make some moves and get back into the fight.
There he is.
Yeah, Burn Victim got overtaken by Moldy Dragon. Moldy Dragon now chasing after his old teammate, Hello Snowman. Not exactly comfortable having that Red Bull so close in his rear view.
Do you think Burn Victim might have body damage?
That is a possibility. Either that or I think he may just be struggling in the race trim. I'm not sure, but something is off.
Yeah, something's definitely not sitting right with Burn Victim right now.
Moldy is all over the back. Oh, it's an AlphaTauri running wide. That was Lethal Pete.
Having a moment there. I think he's trying to get his bearings again.
Moldy Dragon inching ever closer to Yellow Snowman. Not close enough, though, to make a move. Same case applies to Ketchen. Unable to catch up to Andy, but DRS, I think, was just enabled, so he will have it down the main straight once again. That back straight, though, is going to be a great overtaking opportunity, should he be close enough.
Yeah, you gotta use your ERS to get by there.
Yeah, meanwhile, Sketchy Bull, he's got a lot of ground to make up.
Oh, Burn Victim's out!
Oh, no. Oh, man.
Did Ketchen just go off as well? Ketchen's gone off as well!
The race leader, former race leader.
Giantsfan!
Giantsfan gets up
for 5!
Oh, no.
No.
Whoa, just everything popped off in different areas, and we missed everything. Meanwhile, Sketchy is back up into the points after all of this. Nathan up to P9, and Giantsfan with a pretty unpleasant penalty here. The championship leader is, well, the championship defender is not having a good time.
Yeah, same. I don't know. I mean, that definitely could have been the conservative driving, but I mean, I guess we won't know now since he is unfortunately out of this race.
Yeah, unfortunate for Burn Victim. His race has gone up in smoke, reduced to ashes and dust.
There it is again.
Yeah, Giantsfan, unsurprisingly, going into the pits. Might as well go ahead, bite the bullet, and serve this penalty immediately.
Call here if you're going in now.
Yeah, I agree. Hards would be the best call to make it to the end. That way, well, where others would have to stop, you wouldn't. And indeed, the hard tire, it is for Giantsfan, as well as Drunken Shamrock. And I think Lethal Pete, no, Lethal Pete is choosing the medium tires as well as Nathan. Medium. This is definitely going to be a double medium. This is a double medium run for sure.
I could absolutely see them banking on another safety car for them. They would really want to be in there like 6 laps or so.
Yeah, I think this is actually a better call for the medium runners who are staying out, banking on another safety car to happen.
Yeah. But Giantsfan's call totally makes sense. He had a 5 second.
Yeah, might as well go ahead and serve that penalty now, I agree.
Also, if I remember correctly, I don't think Giantsfan scored a point in Tier 1 today.
Sandman defending his friend Burn Victim. and then he just after seeing that incident went, okay, yeah, maybe he's just struggling.
Dylan cheering on MRK. MRK's been pretty good right now.
Yeah,
hopefully he can hang on.
Yeah, he's up in P8 right now, so honestly, not bad at all. And he did have a good race guitar last week, as far as I remember.
Yeah. He did pretty good. His pace was there. Then once he got caught up in an incident, he was way back, and there was nothing he could do.
Yeah, that's right. Sandman going through the 5 stages of grief, watching what happened to Burn Victim.
No, don't do him like that, Mitch.
I'm gonna do him like that. Actually, I just noticed, props to both Alpine and Red Bull. They're looking at a great result for their respective teams at the moment. Right now, currently P3, 4, 5, and 6. Alfa Romeo?
Yep.
Yeah, I feel like Chili and Irons are gonna have a conversation after this race, and it is not gonna be a pleasant one.
Yeah, especially it didn't just happen once in quali. It happened again in the race.
Yeah, absolutely absurd. Meanwhile, Chili... Oh, go ahead.
Mind you, Chili's a former champion of no assists.
Yeah, this is really not a good look for him right now. And well, Irons, who honestly had a pretty spectacular season last time around, all things considered. Yeah. You know, and didn't he finish on the podium at one point too? I want to say he did.
Irons chiming in, I'm first overall pick, so he has to live with that.
You made your choice, now you will suffer the consequences.
That's exactly what he said. But Irons currently catching up, so we should go in at the end of this lap and hopefully get a few more laps of racing in before... Or I hope we don't get another safety car.
Yeah, hopefully we won't get another Swiss Civil War over here.
Oof. How am I 6? After lap 1. What do you... Huh?
Sketchy.
You're 6 on lap 8.
Well, after lap 1, though.
Medium tires, better traction, younger tires.
Shenanigans?
Skill.
Issue?
No, not issue.
Well,
for once, it's not issue for Sketchy.
Well, yeah, I never said it was specifically Sketchy having the skill issue.
All right, since we're under safety car, let's admire Sketchy Bull's helmet for a moment, just to give him a little bit of praise.
Okay, moment has passed. Anyways, Wenfro honestly has a really spectacular... I did look at his helmet. Wenfro has a very spectacular looking helmet. I really like the red highlights with the navy blue. It really makes that color pop.
How will Andy's if I remember correctly, Andy's known for a slower restart.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if he takes his time. He's definitely got the straight line speed, but at the same time, we've seen how persistent Stinky is when driving wheel to wheel. So Andy's definitely gonna have a hard time of it. Look at how Stinky is doing this. He is so close to breaking the rules. Oh, that was a poor time to weave his tires. He probably would have been able to get closer. As I'm saying that, he is actually slowly but surely getting closer. Not close enough into turn 1, though. But there is a move being made. Move Midnight getting past MRK. And meanwhile, another Williams dueling with the Haas. Giantsfan cannot get past Drunken Shamrock. And has to remain behind in P11 for the moment. Though he is looking for any opening he can. He does not want to stick behind him for long. And he is so close to the back. Nearly getting involved in an incident there. But just close enough. Meanwhile, up ahead, Drunken Shamrock also wanting to get past. He is in a Williams sandwich at the moment and doesn't want to be here for long. Giantsfan doesn't want to be here either and wants to get past. Drunken Shamrock once again holding him off. And meanwhile, the battle continues. The two Scuderias battling it out here. Nathan gets past one car. Can he get past Giantsfan as well? A double overtake through the hairpin. What a move from Nathan. Absolutely brilliant from him.
God,
wow.
Wanting to get by MRK as fast as he can. MRK goes off the track. Sketchy's at the
Oh no! Nathan hit the back of Drunken Shamrock. He's lost his front wing end plate.
He might not be worrying about that as much right now if he can keep pace.
And wait, hang on. Drunken Shamrock, he just got past Nathan Giants, but he spins! Wait.
That was desync.
Oh.
I got a heart attack there.
Same! Desync is really trying to kill us over here. Drunken Shamrock getting past MRK here. Giantsfan still stuck in P12. I think he may have more significant damage than we thought.
Perhaps, but I also don't think the Hearts are really in
no!
Really battle. Oh no, Midnight!
That's another safety car.
Dang it!
we barely got a couple laps. Well, hey, we said it literally a couple laps before. Hey, I think the medium tires were smart to stay out. They could wait for another safety car. Here it is.
I mean, now you gotta go hards.
Yeah, is that a commentator's curse, or is that just we called it?
We called it. That's not a curse.
Yeah. Oh, man.
We didn't say there will not be another safety car.
Yeah, we said that if there is, this would be a perfect moment for them. And, well, sure enough, here it is.
We didn't get one.
Yeah. That is absolutely baffling.
Yeah, Andy had a very good run there for a few laps. Unfortunate that Snake's be all over him once more. But this might be pit stop time for these front runners.
Yeah, honestly, that would be the best call. Go ahead and...
Would you box it against Sketchy for mediums?
Not for 17 laps?
He's already sufficed, if you remember, the different tire.
Well, I know that, but I mean, I don't know if I will want to run on the mediums for 17 laps, though. I would maybe wait and bank on a fourth safety car to come out. Andy chooses to stay out. Snaky going in. Moldy Dragon also going in. So is Yellow. Sketchy going in as well. Ketchin staying out. Gwenfro going in. Drunken going in. MRK. As well as Nathan. Chili. Chili, I think he maybe wanted to try and pull a Vettel and get past.
Hard for Sketchy Bull.
I really question that decision, but alrighty.
I mean, he committed to pitting, and I do think this is the tire he had to go on at this point. Because, I mean, you were right. 17 laps on mediums is a...
Well, Drunken Shamrock is going on the mediums. So is Nathan.
Huh?
right as you say, I don't think that's a good call.
Huh?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. I mean, Andy and Ketchin, maybe this isn't the worst call, because, I mean, we've already had 3 safety cars very close together. They could wait for a 4th. Make that happen.
But also, mind you, Nathan was keeping Giantsfan at bay. Now, Nathan's in 14th, and Giantsfan only has 2 cars separating him from the lead.
Yeah, however, his tires are a few laps older, and that could impact him. Plus, I do suspect he has more damage than we realize.
Right.
Because, I mean, he did get a 5-second penalty for a severe collision with burn victim. That's a penalty he got. So, and I think he got that before the safety car triggered. So it must have been a genuinely severe collision.
Dylan said that mediums can last 17 laps. So, Drunken and Nathan might be cooking.
I mean, we'll see who cooks and who goes up in flames like burn victim.
I thought you said you went up in smoke.
Or there's smoke, there's fire.
Dylan said Nathan went 20 laps on mediums in T2 today.
Yeah, I mean, at the same time, though, he must have been holding back on the pace, I imagine, to try and preserve those tires.
Well, it also could have been a safety car.
Yeah, that also would help out a lot. So, I mean, Nathan and Drunken may have just made the right call. We'll see, though. Safety car won't be coming in just yet. I think it will by the end of this lap, though, so we will be able to get back under. Oh yeah, this is going to be off topic, but I'm going to say it anyways. I just finished watching the One Piece live action. I got to say, for anyone who hasn't seen One Piece on Netflix, please go watch it. It's absolutely incredible. It's only 8 episodes thus far, but it's so good, and Netflix is so happy with it. They have plans for 6 seasons in total. Season 2 is greenlit already, and they're hoping for 12 seasons.
Yeah, I mean, it was very good. I've enjoyed it. So
yeah, I mean, seriously, if you guys are interested in a story of pirates, like if you like Pirates of the Caribbean and maybe a little bit more high fantasy, that'll be perfect for you. If you're looking for an actual comedy
show all time on Netflix already.
What did you say?
It's already the #1 show all time for Netflix.
Yeah, so I mean that says something. Also, an idea for spectacle, each episode on average is more expensive than the average episode of Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
So that says something about their budget.
Yeah. Switching back to racing though.
Yeah.
Mr. Pete pops in saying he's gonna lose pace with these front 3. Don't worry about it, Pete. Run your race.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't worry about you. If you keep up with them, you keep up with them. If you don't, just do what you can. Try to pick up some points.
Yeah, I mean, you just gotta do what you gotta do. I mean, if it means, backing out, back out. If it means taking out half the grid, like Chick X,
no.
I don't actually condone that. Please don't do that.
Irons is in 5th.
Yeah. I mean, Irons now has a good opportunity to make up for some lost points, but, well, I feel like he'll be in his best interest to pit again.
Yeah. But safety car is coming in, so when will Andy go? We saw he went last time. Does he go for it again? Or will he change it up? Because Ketchen is all over the back.
I mean, if you're doing a restart and then you're doing a second restart, it would be in your best interest to change up the way you do it before to continuously throw them off.
Japan's like the worst track to change it up on, though.
Yeah, well, Andy already got a great runaway, and Ketchen is already getting trouble by Giantsfan, who wants to maybe find a way past going into turn 1. Side by side, Giantsfan pulls it off and gets into P2.
That looked very scary there for a second, as we have a bunch of yellow flags. What has happened?
I'm not sure, but it looks like Drunken Shamrock is a little bit of a ways behind now.
One for dropped all the way to the back.
Yeah, something happened. So I'm not sure what. Meanwhile, Snaky all over the back of Lethal Pete. I'm not sure if this is a battle Lethal Pete wants to fight, but Snaky is a very persistent fighter, as we've seen. Irons causes a massive incident behind! Oh, man.
Everywhere.
Irons is just having a disaster of a weekend here at Suzuka.
Nathan got some illegal overtakes, had to give it up, has already gone by Gwenfro. Gwenfro's got better traction, though.
Ooh, that was almost a wheel bang right there. That could have ended very badly. The two still going side by side into the spoon. Does Nathan get ahead? No, he doesn't. But he might have the traction he needs this time around. He does. Solid move from Nathan, and now he's got to really floor it and try and close ground to the Williams of MRK. What?
Look at Giantsfan.
Yeah, he's all over the back of Andy. No surprise, Andy's tires are really old by now, and Giantsfan is going to use full advantage of that, the straight line speed, and his ERS, to make its way alongside, potentially ahead, going into turn 1. It's close, but I think Giantsfan may have it. No, he doesn't. Maybe he does after all, though. Going into turn 2, Andy relents.
Oh, yellow flags. Who's that? It's Yellow Snowman. He has spun.
Oh, man, and his old teammate goes on past, irons up into P13.
Snaky's found some pace in P3. Can he get by Andy?
Lethal Pete gets past his own teammate, and Moldy Dragon passes Ketchin as well. I think Ketchin may have damage of some kind, or is just, at this point, struggling on these old medium tires. I think he gets past Andy as well. Yeah, these old mediums are not working. They have fully fallen off at this point.
Yeah, Andy's falling way off. The question is, which, with much younger tires, can Snaky... Oh, never mind. That answers that question. He is fun.
Yeah, that's going on the curse.
Yeah.
Right as you say that, he spins.
Sorry, Snaky. I was trying to be Sketchy Bull's at 6 again, mind you. How the heck has he gotten back up here?
Well, I don't think he even knows, but he's gonna take it. So, oh, Billy and Snaky have a huge incident there. Oh man,
his troubles continue.
Yeah, Snaky has broken his end plate, and I could see it riding on the back of Sketchy Bull, just watching that incident take place. Oh man, Snaky's race has just fallen apart. Meanwhile, Nathan is really giving him a hard time. He's on fresher, faster tires. And Snaky goes into the gravel. Nathan gets passed up into P8 now.
Pete's in a battle for third.
Oh yeah, Pete is actually having some solid pace right now. Moldy Dragon as well. He's gaining on Andy, and Andy's gonna have to pit again. Moldy Dragon could be in for a podium this race.
Could Pete also?
With 8 lap old mediums, it was said that 20 is doable.
I mean, if you could keep pace for another 12,
this
could be on.
This could be on, but he's going to be suffering from pace issues, just like Andy and Ketchin are experiencing right now. Ketchin, who's already lost a good amount of time to his teammate. Meanwhile, Sketchy Bull is closing in.
This could lost 4/10 though to catch.
I think I foresee a double Red Bull podium here.
Good lord, not again.
I think it might be happening. That is, if Sketchy can get past while simultaneously holding off a very aggressive Haas and Ferrari behind.
Yellow flags. That is irons.
Yeah, speaking of an aggressive Haas, Drunken Shamrock gets alongside and now ahead of Sketchy. Sneaky retires. And
VSC.
That is a VSC. Yep.
No full safety car yet, which...
Did he retire in the pits, or what happened?
I don't know, actually. I actually have no information on that.
Yeah, could you check, like, you could pause and go into the race director?
Incidents. Give me just a second here. Terminal damage. He crashed.
Oh, man.
But, mind you, MRK's 10th again. And with the gap.
Yeah, MRK could be scoring some points today. I think the VSC is about to end. Yep, it is. MRK almost thought he could pull a sneaky move on Gwenbro there. I saw him going for that. That was really cheeky. That was really cheeky. Unfortunately, it just didn't work at that particular corner. If it was another corner, sure. Meanwhile, the Lethal Pete, I mean, he said, I don't think I'm going to be able to fight up here, but he very much is doing that and succeeding.
That VSC has had to help him.
Yeah, Andy is not in a very comfortable position. He has to pit. He's going to lose a ton of time for it. I think his only hope is to try and last a little bit longer and put on the softs and just full-on push 110%. That's his best hope. But right now, I don't know if he's going to be able to hold on for P2 much longer. Moldy Dragon, slowly but surely inching his way forward. Lethal Pete, though, also gaining speed. This is going to be a double move. Is this a triple here? There is no way Lethal Pete could make the move. Okay. Ooh, Ketchum, though, gets a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane immediately. Moldy Dragon, though, up to 2nd place. And he now, because of Lethal Pete and more so Andy, Moldy Dragon has a little bit of a buffer here.
Ketchum's on softs.
Yeah, he's not making it to the end.
That's, I would say, a lap or two early.
Yeah, I think he's going to get a puncture by the end, but honestly, the amount of time he's lost, I mean, ugh.
At this point.
Yeah.
It's a shame for sure. But I'm trying to see. Our closest battle right now is still Andy. Trying to see if we can get a move done on Lethal Pete.
Yeah, Lethal Pete, I mean, he's starting to get to the crossover point where his mediums are going to have a bit of a hard time. You could see him struggling with traction right now. Andy, though, with the straight line speed, just might be able to fight this back and get past the AlphaTauri and back on the podium. He's looking for an opportunity, but won't be able to pull it off. Meanwhile, though, in all of the chaos, Drunken Shamrock is slowly but surely closing the gap. Andy won't get past here, but he should be able to with the help of DRS down the main stage.
Yeah. Oh, he almost drove right into the pit entry wall.
Yeah, like I said, Lethal Pete, he's struggling. The tires have fully fallen off for him. I don't think he's been managing as hard as Andy has. Andy gets past and up into 3rd. He needs to pit, though. He needs to pit desperately. I think he's trying to pull as much of a gap he can before he has to pit. It's gonna happen.
Yeah, Andy can definitely pit for softs now.
Yeah, that's definitely going to be an option, though. Meanwhile, Drunken Shamrock is starting to close the gap little by little. Nathan also gaining. Sketchy gets a 3-second time penalty. Meanwhile, MRK gets past Gwenfro as he spins out through the S's and has to lead by his teammate. Yet, Gwenfro, he's struggling for grip on these hard tires.
Yeah, Pete's still hanging on, though, I will say. Pete.
Yeah, actually, I just noticed this.
What do you notice?
Look who's keeping up on pace with Giantsfan and might even be closing the gap a little bit.
No way.
Is there a possibility that Moldy Dragon could pull the upset and win the Japanese Grand Prix? Is that a possibility?
This would be his first NA win, right?
Yeah, if he pulls it off, he is keeping up with Giantsfan for the most part. If anything, he might be closing the gap. It's a little bit hard to tell. It's a little bit back and forth. Like, Giantsfan gains it in one corner, he loses it in another.
Sketchy just said he has damage.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Yeah. I'm trying
but he's able to continue.
Not front wing. But also, mind you, Drunken and Nathan are 4-5 now.
And he's having in Sector 1. Someone has lost it. It's an Alfa Romeo. Irons has completely lost it. And he's going to come back out on track as a Red Bull is fast approaching. He's going to make his way through the grass, make sure he stays out of the way. He is fully lapped at this point. Irons is in full-on misery. Moldy Dragon gets a 3-second time penalty.
Oh, that's going to hurt.
Yeah, that's going to hurt any chance he has of winning this unless Giantsfan has a disaster moment out of nowhere, which, I mean, this is Giantsfan we're talking about. I highly doubt that. Yeah. Meanwhile, though, Lethal Pete is going to be in a little bit of danger because that Haas behind is steadily getting closer and closer and is now in DRS range. Yep, Nathan isn't too far off himself. Moldy Dragon, who was eyeing up a podium, unfortunately may be losing that spot entirely due to that 30-second penalty and the fast approaching Haas. Oh! Lethal Pete. Did he hit the wall?
I don't know if he hit the wall, but he was well into the grass.
Yeah, he is absolutely struggling on these mediums. He's gonna have to pit if he hopes to make it to the end.
Let's see what he does. He's staying out for now.
Yeah, those mediums have fully fallen off now. And Giantsfan, I think he heard us talking about how close Moldy Dragon was because he just pulled over a second.
That was dangerous by Pete. A very aggressive defensive move.
He is desperate to hold on, but unfortunately, like at this pace, he's not going to be able to keep on the podium for too much longer. Meanwhile, though, Drunken Shamrock is having a bit of a hard time. holding back the Ferrari of Nathan. Nathan could get P2 by the end of this. And then that means he and Giantsfan would be relatively even on points.
Right now, honestly, they really need to work. Never mind.
Drunken Shamrock struggles. Nathan looking on the inside into the grass.
They made contact. Nathan has hit Pete.
Oh, man.
I don't know if Nathan has any more damage. We know he's missing an end plate. No, he's actually not missing anything.
Well, yeah, he went back into the pits and got his front wing replaced again.
Oh, he did that during safety car.
Yeah, although now he's going to have a lot of pace down this back straight, pushing that Ferrari as far as he can. He's considering it.
No, not here, not here.
He could do it, though, into the chicane, and he's definitely thinking about it. He is going for it, indeed. He's going to go for a dive? Nope. Yeah, honestly, not a bad call, because he is going to get, DRS. I was just about to say just that.
He's going to the pits.
Yeah,
he gets free DRS, mind you.
Yeah, that's honestly really good news for Nathan. Clear air plus DRS on top of that. Now, it's in his best interest to pull a gap to Drunken Shamrock as soon as he can. Caution in Sector 3. It's irons once again. You know,
he's almost been lapped by the full field, and
he has almost entirely. Honestly, I wouldn't blame irons if he went into the pits and retired, because I mean, this is a race to forget for him. Lethal Pete comes out P11 just out of the points, but with these fresh soft tires, he's going to be able to get himself back in and score a good few points for his team. Wenfro crashes into the pit wall entrance?
Maybe. Guanfro and Irons are both off the track right now. Poor races for both of them.
Yeah, speaking of, he just spun again.
Yeah, that was not good. Molly Dragon's gained a second.
Yeah, I just noticed that. I went back up, and here he is, suddenly rapidly gaining on Giantsfan. I don't know what's happened, but Moldy Dragon could still have a podium after all, depending on how things go over these final 6 laps. Actually, wait, Nathan could win again. Nathan could win again.
Oh my God.
That is a possibility.
Jesus.
This is going to be a very interesting final few laps of this race to see how this plays out. 4 drivers, 1 person getting victory today, and one of these 4 drivers will be missing on the podium right now, unfortunately due to his penalty. It looks to be Moldy Dragon, but he is keeping up very well on pace right now.
Wrong. Right now it's Drunken.
Oh yeah, you're right, with the gaps. Yeah. Apparently math is hard for me.
Chile just had a moment, drops all the way down to 8th.
Yeah, Andy, meanwhile, looking to get past Ketchin, going around the outside, he pulls it off. Chile wanting to get on the action as well, has to back out though. His old hars are just not working out compared to these fresh soft runners. And while Ketchin, his tires are going to be dead by the end for sure. That's Chile going into the wall. Oh, how is he?
That's rear wing damage. Oh, sketchy.
Oh, man. Yeah, Chile's car is done. Unfortunately for Alfa Romeo, their race is now...
I don't think they're going to get any...
Yeah, there goes Chile again. His car is nigh undrivable.
Yeah, this race for Alfa Romeo is long over.
Yeah. And I haven't seen Alfa Romeo have a race this bad since Suzuka IRL.
Nathan is now within... he's not going to get it, but he's within a second of Moldy Dragon.
He may not need it to get past him. Well, not on this straight, but on the back straight.
On the back straight, he very well could. But
yeah, Drunken Shamrock, I think he's definitely got damage. He's currently not able to keep up on the same level as Moldy Dragon, and those mediums are definitely going to start falling off now, meaning Moldy Dragon, I think, has a secure spot on the podium.
Well, you say that. Also, Pete, Andy, and Ketchin all look very rapid right now, and so does Nathan, who's all over the back of Moldy.
Yeah, I think it's in Moldy's best interest to not try and fight this too hard. Just let Nathan by, because you're going to lose more time doing that, and could fall into the lap. Oh! Nathan goes off into the gravel!
That was a self-error!
Wait! Moldy Dragon also crashes! Drunken Shamrock is up in the second place! Andy could gain and catch up to Moldy Dragon after that incident. This entire race has just flipped on its head. And Chili gets a 5-second penalty for speeding the pit lane. It doesn't matter because he retires. Irons, I don't know why he's still going. He's officially been led by the entire field.
Yes.
Like, he needs to retire. I'm sorry, Irons. If you can hear this, so it's like, spare yourself 5 more laps of pain and just go ahead and retire the car.
MRK's in P9 Mage.
Yeah, Nathan, though, catching on Drunken Shamrock. He's going to be able to find his way past. He's up into second place. Now he could maybe catch Giantsfan, but he's somehow going to wipe out 6 seconds in 3 laps. And he's got an Alfa Romeo in the way! Oh,
that was Chili's AI.
Oh, he did retire in the pits, but the AI came out. That could have been a disaster. Meanwhile, Nathan is closing the gap. He's
safety car! Box.
Oh my god. Okay, that's it. I'm gonna be second.
Oh my god. What is... We're gonna have probably a 2-lap shootout for the win, and Nathan's gonna have probably fresh tires. Giantsfan as well. I'd be pitting for softs right now. Staying out would probably be a mistake.
Okay.
And probably could get away from Guanfro speeds into the pits.
Okay, so we had a wild finish just last week. We are about to have another one. This is going to be our last lap shootout, most likely.
P has no new softs. P, if you have a 1-lap old softs,
literally anything can happen.
Oh, I'm watching Giantsfan. Giantsfan, are you boxing? I'd recommend it.
Yeah, Pete says he has no new soft. Even if you don't have any new soft, put on your lease to use. Yeah. That's your best bet.
Giantsfan is into the pits. Nathan will definitely follow suit. I feel like everyone.
Yeah, it would be a poor call to stay out, and indeed, he agrees. Drunken face out.
No!
Why would he do that?
What's Moldy? Moldy's gonna.
Moldy has to pit, please.
And he could stay out. Theoretically.
It would be in his best interest to pit, honestly.
I was like, theoretically.
Drunken, why would you say?
Oh. Actually, Pete should stay out, honestly.
Actually, we could get going lap 26. So we could have 2 laps, in which case Drunken Shamrock is royally screwed.
MRK's coming in. Yellow Snowman's gonna come in.
Pete chooses to... Okay, pit... He says, I'm gonna stay, and then proceeds to go into the pits anyways. Good call. Good call by Lethal Pete, honestly.
Now everything that we just thought of has turned on its head, because Drunken Shamrock has now turned into a roadblock.
Yeah, the real question is, how long is he gonna be able to hold off everybody, and will that be an inconvenience? Right now...
Lethal Pete's on mediums, no!
What, 5-second penalty for MRK. I think he's he was in the run for some good points, but that penalty has just killed any hopes for that. Oh man.
Well, his only hope is that Pete slows down Yellow Snowman and company so much that he gets some points.
I have no idea what's going to happen in the end.
Pete says his brand new memes are less worn than his softs.
Brand new. I mean, even then, though, the soft tire pace, I think, might have been worth it. I mean, we'll see if this call pays off, though. And okay, no, we'll be going. I don't know. I don't think so. I think it'll go in.
Irons is in the way.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Irons, get
it's
out
going
of
in this
lap.
It is going in this lap. Yeah.
Box right now.
Yeah, Irons. Either box or go off the track. Yeah, he's going off the track.
Good man.
Call. Good call. Thank you for not.
Now.
Yeah, thank you for not interfering in this. Oh, he's just fully singing off the track. He does not want to get
the way. He's waiting for Red Bull.
Yes.
All right, I like that move from Irons. Preserves the racing. And now here we go. Giants fans not going to wait around.
Yeah, I don't blame him for not sticking around on that one. He wants to get past immediately out the gate. Nathan, though, is going to have to make a move immediately into turn 1 as well if he hopes to fight. He does pull it off, though. Immediately into turn 1, we have a real fight for victory on our hands. Once again, a duel between Giantsfan and Nathan. Interact last week, albeit, but this time it is head-to-head. One car is going to be coming out on top. Is it going to be the red Ferrari or the blue Williams?
This race is going to come down to the wire. There will be no DRS at all.
Yeah, 100% right. This is going to be pure racing, nothing more, nothing less. Andy, meanwhile, gets past Drunken Shamrock and makes his way into the podium places. Moldy Dragon looking to make some room as well. Sketchy pull his teammate right behind. Moldy Dragon already all over the back of Drunken Shamrock. This is proving to be a disaster call for the Haas driver. He's going to be well off the podium and potentially out of the points at the rate he's going. Not one, but 2 Red Bulls charge past him, and now he's down to P6.
You'll get those positions back, though, with the penalties.
And he's going to try and fight Sketchy Bull right now. I really don't think he needs to fight this, but he's going for it anyways.
This could be Nathan for the win right here. This could be Nathan for the win.
Yeah, he's going to have a lot of straight line speed going for him. Final lap. This is going to be it. Giantsfan is burning a lot, so is Nathan. Giantsfan goes a little bit wide. Nathan could get past, but he can't. We still have one opportunity to get past, though, and it's that back straight. This is going to be such a close finish between the two.
Who's going to come out on top here in Suzuka? It's anybody's guess at this point. Giantsfan definitely has the advantage. But he goes way off the track! He goes off the track! Nathan takes the lead!
Giantsfan has completely thrown it. I completely missed that. The camera literally moved away right as that happened, and I am extremely upset. Irons gets a 5-second time penalty for speeding the pit lane, and he retires. Unfortunate.
If he loses, add it to the curse counter, because I might have cursed Giantsfan.
Oh, man. Giantsfan still has a chance, though, and it's going to be down this back straight. Could he somehow make his way past?
He has 10% less ERS, though.
Yeah, still, he might have that straight line speed advantage. We don't know. We're about to see down this final straight. He's got a lot of speed here. Does he have the momentum to get past a Ferrari? He might going into the chicane, though. He gets alongside. Can he dive?
Oh, he hooked him! No, he's not out. That's going to be a pen. That's going to be a pen.
That's going to be a pen for sure. Giantsfan is going to cross the line.
No.
Wait, Andy might see past. Let's going it side by side. Oh.
No, Mikey. No.
Yeah. Oh.
MRK, though, gets P7.
Moldy Dragon still ends up on the podium. Oh. The Giantsfan may get a disqualification for that one. Oh, I could genuinely see him getting a DSQ after that. I mean, the stewards will have to review that one. That may be chalked up to a racing incident.
Oh, that one's gonna be tight.
Well, honestly, actually, Giantsfan I don't think was alongside enough to be entitled to his space.
No.
So
it's Giants, Andy, and Moldy.
Yeah, that I don't think Giantsfan will be holding that P1. So, yikes! What a finale, guys! Oh.
Yikes.
Still
want to race.
Yeah, Sam, man, that was a classic NASCAR pit maneuver. I'm amazed Giantsfan didn't get any kind of penalty for that when he just fully took out Nathan, who still gets a point and fastest lap. Oh, there's that at least. He gets
2 points, but
yeah, Giantsfan could get a. I have a bad feeling he's gonna get a DSQ for that one, and yeah, we'll add one. Like
I'm replaying the stream right now to get to that point.
Yeah,
just to see. He came off. He was just not. He was not alongside.
Yeah, unfortunately,
It's not our call to make.
It is not our call to make. If you asked me, though, I would say he's gonna get a severe penalty for that.
We'll see, though. We'll get his take on it.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna get his take on it. I feel bad for Nathan, though. I feel so bad. That should have been a second win in a row. Oh,
he went from 18th all the way up to first just to have that.
Yeah, that was such an incredible comeback drive. I mean, well, we said we wanted a more dramatic season, and
well, we got it.
But yeah, we got what we asked for. Literally, the monkey's paw just curling super hard right now.
Right. Oh, I think it's time for some interviews. We start with P3 Moldy Dragon.
Yeah. Oh,
Mr. Moldy Dragon, how we doing?
Yeah, can you hear us? Oh.
Radio check, Mr. Moldy Dragon.
You got us?
How copy?
I don't think he's got us. He is on Xbox Discord. You may need to leave and rejoin if you can hear us.
Giants usually uses Xbox.
Oh, yeah, there it goes.
Moldy, okay, how we doing?
Doing good, man.
What?
Doing good.
What an interesting race you had. I mean, I don't think you expected to be fighting that far up the front, but you definitely showed that you had the pace for it. Keeping up on pace with your teammate, who we saw was doing well up until several incidents occurred. But still, beating your teammate, who is no slouch, must feel pretty good for you. Plus, scoring some good points for your team. You seem to be fighting for the podium for about half the race, it felt like, and then it seemed like it was snatched away from you, only for you to snatch it right back at the end after incidents occurred. I don't know if you got a good point of view on that incident, but if you did, feel free to explain that. But how did you feel going through that?
There's a whole lot of emotions going on there at the end. The last like 5 laps, from Nathan catching up to me and me spinning at the hairpin, and the safety car. I thought I was really screwed. I thought I was just gonna drop so many positions because of that 3 seconds, and then managed to pull the gap, and then Nathan helped me out at the end there, and somehow ended up on the podium. I was too far back, but by the time I got up there, he was already stopped and around, so I'm not too sure what happened there. But yeah, that was a interesting race to say the least.
Yeah, that was an absolutely wild race. Pretty sure you're very happy with that podium. You managed to score one last season, and I have a feeling this won't be the last podium you get this season either.
Yeah, I hope not. I'm gonna try and put in the time and the effort, and find my way back up to the podium at least one more time this season, and we'll see what happens.
Yeah, next week is one of Pat and I's personal favorite tracks, the Circuit of the Americas. Do you have any plans or strategies going into that?
Don't crash.
Strategy.
Not
that is
not one of my better tracks, so try and keep the rear end behind me and keep up. It's gonna be it.
All right. Pat, do you have anything to add?
Nope. Just hope to see some more of this good racing from you next week.
Yeah, me too. Thanks, guys. Have a good night.
You too. Next up, we have Andy.
All right, pulling Andy in now. All right, Andy, you got us?
Yes.
So talk. Go ahead.
You were this close away from an honestly improbable NA win today.
Yeah.
And you had a great race otherwise. Just walk us through that.
Yeah, it was a good race. On the first stint on the mediums, it was just it was a risk to take to just stay out on them, because I wanted to kind of wait for my pit window to put on softs, because that was the plan all the time. Because I tried the hards in tier 2 and they were terrible. So I just didn't want to use them. And then I lost a couple of positions doing that, and that was fine. And then I switched on to the first soft tires that I was originally gonna end the race on. and made up a couple of positions, had good pace. And then the final safety car came out as usual, and we just, I don't know, we just try and capitalize on the final couple of laps there.
Yeah, did you get a good? Did you go? Oh my god, I can't talk for some reason. Okay, did you get a good POV of that Giantsfan, Nathan?
Oh yeah.
You had front row seats to that.
I saw it right there ahead of me. I was like, oh my god, they crashed. I thought they both died.
Yeah, we were literally joking. Yeah. Oh, go ahead.
He just somehow Giants didn't die, so he got lucky.
Plot armor.
I don't know how. That's crazy.
Plot armor.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, Pat and I were joking like on stream just before the race began about like incidents that occur between like Senna and Prost and stuff like that, and then suddenly we have like an exact mirror of that. I don't know what's with NA and like imitating real life, like your unfortunate incident going out immediately at turn 1 Qatar last week, just like Lewis Hamilton in real life. And then we're getting history repeated again this week.
Oh, yeah. I don't know what it is with these copies of the realistic races, but we just gotta keep on going, I guess. We just gotta try and do it again and again and again.
Yeah, and I have a feeling that after the post-race penalties, you may be getting that top step of the podium after that incident. So,
yeah, hopefully. I don't know, though.
Yeah, obviously, Pat and I are not stewards. Can't say for certain, but, like, from my experience and knowledge, yikes, is all I have to say.
I will say this before we let you go. Obviously, a major bounce back from Qatar, from a DNF to a podium. Is there any plans to carry this momentum into COTA? Do you have any strategies you're going to implement?
I have actually not raced COTA on this game.
Really?
Yeah, I haven't done a single lap on COTA yet. So we'll see. But I've finally figured out how to build my own setups, and that works for me. So hopefully we can have good pace there as well.
Yeah, I still need to know.
But yeah, good job today, and we'll hopefully see you back in the podium places next week.
Yeah, definitely. Thanks, guys. I'll see ya.
All right, I'll see you, man.
Yeah, I'm literally that meme of like Homer building that grill in his backyard. It shows the picture, and then he just lowers the picture, and it's an absolute mess. That's me with the setups. That is me with the setups full on, and I'm just like, I don't know. And then I just take somebody else's setup and just tweak it just a little.
All right.
But
we gotta bite the bullet now and talk. Oh, he just left.
He doesn't want to talk to us.
I was just gonna pull him in. Now here he is.
Hello, boys.
Well, do we talk about?
Do we want to talk about the final lap?
I guess.
Something happened.
You think?
Yeah, that's one way to put it.
I haven't looked at it yet, but from what I've heard from others watching it, and from my point of view, I felt like I was all the way to the right, and it just was it coming together.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean the stewards are gonna have to review it, and try to make sure. Aside from that, though, we can focus on the rest of the race. You definitely had a lot of solid pace. And again, like not the qualifying result I think you were hoping for. Still managed to bounce back pretty solidly. Fought for the lead, but despite that, did you have damage at all throughout that race? Like, because we did notice you had a big incident with burn victim.
No, I didn't have anything with burn victim. I almost just about. I was amazed I didn't get damaged when I slid into Ketchen, because Ketchen spun under safety car, and I clipped his, I think it was his wing or his right front tire with my rear tire. So somehow, miracle, I didn't get damage there.
Yeah, plot armor.
And then, what's that?
Plot armor.
Yeah, it must be. Other than that, yeah, I didn't get damaged until the end there, which I don't even know how I survived that. I just lost a wing and kept going.
Yeah, I mean, you definitely had a much harder time this season in comparison to last season, where you kind of just ran away with it pretty quickly. Now, I mean, Nathan has really stepped up his game. He's proving to be really troublesome for you. Andy and Ketchin are in there as well as Snaky, of course. Well, he wasn't this, but well, you got a lot of very fierce competition this time around, and next week in Coda. What are your plans to stay ahead of them?
Hopefully not. I kept making little mistakes that would just cost me time, and I gave up the lead to Nathan there on the last lap just because I almost lost it all coming out of the S's. You did? Are you kidding me?
Perhaps.
Pat.
Just go back on the stream. You'll see it. I'll be like, oh no, what I do?
Yeah, no, I just got on the curb and away I went. And I was like, uh-oh.
Yeah.
And I had done that, believe it or not, I had done that a couple times earlier this weekend. So I knew just let off the throttle, not try to keep in the throttle, not try to hit the brakes, just let off, coast through it, and thankfully got back on track right behind Nathan. And then after that, it was just all about trying to get him back, and thankfully we kind of did that in a way.
Yeah. It'll be interesting to see what the stewards have to say, and yeah, definitely best of luck in this championship fight and into next week at Coda. Your time.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it, guys.
All right, see ya. Yeah, real quick, let's add one to the curse counter since I did say.
I think I already did add one. I'm pretty sure.
We're at the 3 now.
Yeah, we are up to 3 now. I'm pretty sure.
So you put it in.
Yeah, I gotta say, we asked ourselves before this entire thing started, hey, so the first race is already incredible. Is this a precedent for the rest of the season? I would say thus far that's a yes.
Yeah.
For better or for worse. Mm-hmm. That was a heck of an ending. If you want to see more racing like that, be sure to check us out next week when we make our way to, again, one of our personal favorite tracks, the Circuit of the Americas. We'll be seeing you all then.
Subscribe button.
Yeah, please subscribe. I've been Bob Mage.
I've been Pat.
And we'll be seeing you all next time.